Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Maria. I'm Maria, and today I'm in Nosara, Costa Rica, and I'm bringing you a cool down yoga flow. It's chill, it's slow, it's mostly close to the ground. So grab your mat or your space. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Let's jump in. Okay, yogis, come to your mat and find a seated position with the feet and the ankles in front of you. We'll have the right foot or shin in front. So you can cross right ankle in front of the left, or you can cross at the shins and sit like this in Sukhasana. I'm going to take the knees a little bit wider, but either way is great. Let the hands come to the knees, let the eyes close. Take a moment to drop in, to tune into the breath. Maybe just notice some of the sounds around us, cars driving by. If you hear a deep growling, it's the growler monkeys. It doesn't sound like a monkey, but it is. Just allowing everything that is in this space to be there, including whatever is in your personal space right now as well. It's a practice, and it's a nice one and simple one to come to, just accepting the way things are. When you're ready, flutter the eyes open. Breathe and reach the arms up. Let the right hand grab the left wrist, and then breathe in, wiggle the waist a little bit longer. Breathe out, just reach over to the right. The gaze can go over to the left. Good, and then come back to center. Left hand catches right wrist, lift up, and then lean over to the left, look right. Come back to center, hands reach up, look and see the hands. On your exhale, pull the hands down through heart center, and then we'll just walk the hands forward. Let this be simple and easy. Let the head fall a little heavy. Tune into the breath here. Breathing in, breathing out. One more like this, inhale. Exhale. So nice. And then just walk the hands back so that the shoulders stack on top of the hips. And then we're just going to switch whichever ankle or foot is in front. So if you had the left one in back, bring it to the front. If you're crossing shins, same thing. Bring the left shin in front of the right. And then breathe in, reach the arms up. This time left hand grabs right wrist and lean over to the left. Look to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to center, switch the grip. Right hand grabs the left wrist, lift a little higher, and then reach over to your right. Gaze goes in the opposite direction, just getting a nice stretch in the sides of the body. Then breathe in, come back to center, look up, see the hands pressed together, see your prayer, see the balance, east meets west, and bring it down through heart center. Then the hands will come to the mat or the floor and just walk the hands forward. Forehead and crown of the head. Really the forehead reaches down towards the floor, but no need to touch the forehead to the floor if it doesn't reach. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, just letting yourself unwind, cooling down, breathing in. Breathing out. Whatever you might be cooling down from, allowing yourself here to just bow to that, to be grateful for whatever you've done today that requires some, unwinding, if you will. One more in and out. And then just walk yourself back up to sit. From here, you're going to take your left leg long, or really whichever leg is in front, just take it out to the side. The other foot and shin are going to pretty much stay where they are. For me, I've got my left leg extended. You can do either side first for this one. So my left forearm is going to come inside the shin. If this is too much, you can always just line it up right on top of the leg. And then your opposite arm is going to reach away in the opposite direction, and then up and over. Make a big kind of like nice rainbow here. The gaze can go up towards the ceiling, or if this is straining on the neck at all, you could just turn the head forward and take it to the side. If You should feel a nice big stretch in the outer edge of the right side of the body. Take a breath in and out. So there's a little bit of a lifting of the heart towards the ceiling or the sky here. A little bit of an open twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale. And then unwind from this. Right hand's going to come to the mat. Come to stand on the shin that's bent. And then just lift the hips. Opposite arm reaches up for stargazer pose. Just to unwind here. And then take it back. Both hands to the mat. Hips come to the mat. Great. We're going to take the other side. So the left knee bends for me. Whichever one was extended. Opposite leg comes to the side. Nice. And then the right hand comes to the top of the shin or inside. Left hand reaches away and then up and over. Gaze goes up. Once again, make sure your extended leg is really flexed or engaged and the foot is flexed. And then lean back just slightly into this. Try to pull your front ribs in and really find the stretch that's coming up and over rather than reaching for the toe and curling forward. Come up and over as if you've got like a big beach ball or a soccer ball in the right side of the body. Gaze goes up or to the side. Take a breath in and out. Just one more here. Inhale. Exhale. And then come back up to sit. Left hand comes to the mat behind you. Come to stand on the bent shin. Lift the hips up and forward and up. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back to sit. So nice. And then you'll bend the right knee, cross over the ankles, and just come to hands and knees. We're going to find a puppy pose here. So find hands and knees first. And then you're just going to walk the hands forward and begin to let the chest sink down towards your mat. For this one, we're going to take a little bit of a more restorative or yin style and just take the forehead to the mat. But you're still on the knees, the hips are stacked over the knees and the hips and seat are lifted up. But you should still feel a nice stretch in the armpits and the shoulders and the upper back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Really try to let the heart melt towards the ground or the floor. You can kind of press gently down into your shins and the tops of the feet. One more here. In. And out. Press down into the hands and the forearms to lift yourself up. And then we're just going to slide forward into a Sphinx Pose. So the forearms can just press down where they are. Look to make sure that they're parallel. You'll squeeze the legs towards one another and press down into the forearms just to lift the chest. Chin is slightly lifted here as well. Really press the tops of the toes down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then just let the head come to the mat. Make a little pillow with the hands. Elbows go wide. And you can sway the hips side to side. A little release here. So nice. It might feel better to just stay still, and that's perfect as well. From here, take the hands underneath the armpits. Just press yourself up so that you can come to a comfortable seat once again. The legs will come out in front of us. Bend the knees, bring the heels about 12 inches or so from your seat. Hands come back behind you, fingertips face forward. Breathe in, press into the feet, lift the hips up, and then let the head fall back. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. Seat comes to the mat. From here, extend the legs long, and then just take the hands a little bit forward right next to the hips. We're just going to sit up tall for a moment here in Dandasana, our staff pose. Lightly press into the hands to lift the chest and just roll the shoulder bones back or away from one another, externally rotated. Low belly pulls slightly in. It's an active pose. Even if it looks a little simple, it might start to feel a little spicy or hard after a few moments here. We're just letting the spine come back to its natural curve. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Really try to tune into each section of the breath. In and out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. From here, take the arms wide and up. Wiggle the waist long and then reach the hands forward for the toes. Begin to forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Forehead reaches towards the shins. Legs are continuing to stay active here. So the kneecaps pull up towards the hips. Feet are flexed. And breathe. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly roll yourself up. We'll bend the knees, soles of the feet to the mat, and then let the knees go wide so that the soles of the feet press into one another. And then hands come to the inner edges of the feet. Elbows pull in towards the sides of the body. Lift the chest, breathe in, and breathe out. Fold forward, nose comes towards the toes. A little tuck in the chin. You will likely feel the stretch in the inner groin, or the inner seams of the thigh bones, the thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly roll yourself up to sit. From here, you'll scoop the knees towards one another. You might need to scoot up a little bit on your mat. Catch behind your knees. Just catch behind the knees and sit just tall for 1 breath in and out. And then from here, you'll just curl yourself down all the way onto your back. Take both legs long. You'll hug the right knee into the chest to begin. We'll take a half happy baby. Right hand comes to the outer edge of the right foot. If this is not accessible, you can always catch the ankle or behind the knee. It's all going to be about the same. So take the left hand to the top of the left hip. Right armpit or right knee comes towards the right armpit. Take a breath in and out. Again, breathe in and out. From here, release the right foot, hug the knee into the chest with both hands, and then you'll take the right knee across the body for a little twist here. Once the knee catches the ground, tee the arms and gaze over to your right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay with your breath. Allow yourself to continue to release, to soften. And then come back to center, hug the knee in, just a little squeeze. And then release the right leg long. We'll take the left knee into the chest. Take your time and make your way into half happy baby. Right hand comes to the top of the right hip. Same thing on this side. If you need to catch the ankle or behind the knee, those are all great options. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more in and out. Hug the left knee into the chest, give it a little squeeze, and then carry it across the body. Once the knee arrives, you can tee the arms and gaze over to the left. Try to take up some space here. This twist should feel nice. The right hand can even come to the outer edge of the left knee and just gently guide it towards the ground. Let's take one more breath in here and out. Come back to center. Give the left knee a little squeeze. Release it long. And then we'll take both knees in towards the chest. Give both knees a nice big squeeze. Take the forehead towards the knees. And then release everything for a little mini Shavasana here. Hands come by the sides, palms face up. Take the feet about as wide as your mat. Allow the eyes to close, or whatever version of that feels good to you or feels safe. Maybe it's just casting the eyes, or more accurately letting the eyelids get heavy. Maybe looking down over the tip of your nose. Just allowing your body to sink into whatever is holding you up. It's probably the floor or the ground. Knowing that you're fully held wherever you are, and taking a little bit of comfort in that so that we can really let go and relax where we are. Do your best. As the body begins to sink here, you can even let go of controlling the breath at all. Letting go of trying to focus on anything, really. Gently begin to deepen and widen your breath. Bring movement to your fingers and your toes. Roll the ankles and the wrists, and then bend the knees. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Let the knees fall to your right side. And just roll over to your right side. Keeping the eyelids heavy. Press into the hands to lift yourself all the way back up to your comfortable seat. Take the hands to rest in the lap or on top of the knees. Sit up tall. Just take one more moment here to notice how you feel. Take the hands to touch in front of the heart. Put a little tuck in the chin. Take another moment, another round here of gratitude for yourself. And let the gratitude for yourself extend for the teachings of this practice. Namaste, yogis. Now that the body and the mind are cooled down, it's the perfect time to practice meditation. I recommend my breath meditation right here on YouTube, so check it out and I'll see you there.